bit of no speech. They talking waffles, syrup, and fees.
What is going on? Dude, what the heck? Come on, let me fix that. What is happening right now? Can you guys hear me? I got weird video things going on here. There we go. Good morning. Hope you guys are having a freaking great Thursday. I am here in the studio, excited to be back. Welcome to Chain Breakers. I'm Adrian Boycell. Man, we didn't even do the song. I just wanted to jump right into it. We have quite a few things I want to talk about. I got a special wheel for you guys, and I have been cooking, y'all. Let me make sure that I got my audio corrected. See, there we go. Great to see you guys. So I've been working for like the last 2 hours here, and I got a lot to show you, a lot we've been progressing on. But one of the big things I want to show you guys today is everything that you are going to have soon set up for those of you guys that are on Brand Butler AI. So glad to have you guys here. Let me see what's up. Who's in the chat? There we go. Look, is it working today? I'm going to check and hit reshare. Let's see. Is it working today? We got Emick in the house. Let's go. Come on. Let's see. Who else do we got? Is it working? Oh, yes, it's working. Yes. What's up, guys? Yes, so grateful to be here. All right. Well, we got a lot to cover. I want to show you what my team has been working on. What's up, Suspect? Good to see you, brother. We will get into the show here in just a minute. I first want to start by doing the business minute, and then we will kick off, and I'll kind of show you guys what I've been cooking. So let's go. It's working, he said. I was having a camera issue for some reason. Couldn't figure out how to get this thing connected. So grateful to be here. Let's go ahead and jump into the business minute. Hey, ding dong. All right. The rally tests your conviction. A lot of people, the rally that tests your conviction. A lot of people have been sending me messages and DMs, which is crazy how many messages I've been getting the last couple of days with the market starting to turn back up. And a lot of people think that this is a pump. I had somebody literally say to me, oh, there was a pump, so I took some profits. And I'm like, a pump? We're still down. The whole entire market is still down over 50%. This is not a pump. So for those that are thinking that this is a pump, we're still trying to get back to our levels that we were at before, right? October levels. So it's going to take some time. I'm not anticipating that happening in the next day, in the next week, in the next month. But think about the plays that you're making right now. Play smart. Do this the right way. Most people show up for the spike, right? They lay dormant. They don't do anything until the little spike comes up. But only the builders will survive the valley. And that's what we're seeing right now is we're still in a valley. Bitcoin just passed 70,000, which is great. After a brutal correction, I think we came all the way down to 62,000. Ethereum surged 7.8% overnight. And altcoins are finally waking up. The headlines are screaming recovery. But here's the thing. Nobody is saying this about whether the market bounced or whether you did. Because when crypto drops 15% in a week, most people freeze. They check their wallets obsessively, right? The average person is checking their wallets about 12 times a day that we've seen in the data. And they split into regret or FOMO. They start to second guess their strategy, their timeline, and their thesis. This is where the emotion starts to come in and cloud your logical brain, cloud your judgment. I don't want you guys to be in that position. And then when it rebounds, they're still paralyzed, wondering if it's real, if they missed it, and if they should have acted sooner, right? The ones who win aren't the ones with perfect timing. They're the ones who stayed focused while everyone else was losing their minds. So a lot of people making some pretty bad moves. They keep building, they keep stacking, and they keep showing up whether the chart is red or green. I was talking to you guys yesterday about Michael Saylor. He is billions of dollars underwater. Do you think he wakes up in the morning and he's like, oh man, I'm a loser. I'm down billions of dollars. I'm losing. No, because he's not playing the short game. He's playing the long game. His average is $76,000 on Bitcoin. Hasn't even gotten back to that point. But do you think it's going to go back to 76,000? Come on, let me see in the chats. I'm curious to see who thinks it's going back to 76,000. They keep building, they keep stacking, and they keep showing up. That's what he's doing. He just had his 100th buy. So here's my advice to you. I got 3 tips of advice. Number 1, build during the noise. That is what I've been busy doing. You guys know how busy I've been the last few days, just grinding, cooking, building out this entire infrastructure to be able to finish the Web3 ecosystem. Our Web2 ecosystem's done. Like, I don't have to do anything over on that side. It's done, other than Brand Butler. But our Web3, we're still building, right? We're only a year in, and it takes years and years and years to build the stuff for the vision of what we want to do to change this education system, a peer-to-peer mentorship education system. So the best positioning happens when nobody's watching. Use volatility to your advantage, not your excuse. Number 2, separate signal from speculation. Bitcoin dominance just peaked at 61% and started reversing. That exact setup that preceded the 2021 altcoin explosion. You hearing that? Let me say that one more time because I want to make sure you guys heard me on that. Bitcoin dominance just peaked at 61% and started reversing. The exact setup that preceded the 2021 altcoin explosion. You got to know what matters. Number 3, conviction isn't blind faith. It's informed patience. Informed patience. If you know why you're here, short-term swings become background noise. If you don't, then every dip feels like the end. You're like, oh my God, I went down again. Oh, just shut your phone down. Like, don't even look at the chart if it's going to be like that for you. The rally isn't what makes you successful. It's what you did when things were quiet, messy, and most of all, this is very important, uncertain. That's where the wealth gets built. So that's your business minute for today. Look at that. We already got Emic in there. Spikes attract attention while valleys build legends. Look at Emic, man. He is delivering on such a high level this month. We're only a few days away from the end of the month and picking our VIPs, or our MVPs, I should say, not VIPs, but our MVPs. And Mr. Samuel says, wow, this is so brilliant. So this is something I want you guys to really take to heart, take seriously. Grateful to be here with you guys today. Let me see who's in the chat. Oh, man, we got a lot of people. Let's see here. I will be there tomorrow, as I think is what he's saying. GM, good to see you, fam. OG Gamer Gangsta, Crypto Funk in the house. Let's see here. Who else do we got? What did he say? Had to update X before spaces would show up. Oh, you know what? I just realized I didn't repost or reshare that. So let me go ahead and do that right now. So those that want to jump in with us can do that. There we go. All right. What else did he say? I check my wallet 25 times a day at least, especially trading perps. Oh my goodness. GM builders, what is the market saying today? We are going to get into what the market is saying today. I promise. We got a lot to cover today, and I want to show you guys what I'm building. So why don't we go ahead and jump into the show, and then we'll get into it.
Welcome to the Chain Breakers, where we don't play by their rules, and we sure as hell don't ask for permission. This is the show for the rebels, the builders, and the warriors of Web3. And we're tearing down the old systems, one skill, one project, and one blockchain at a time. And we're building a new economy that's powered by freedom, AI, NFTs, and Stacker. Every day we're bringing you the real talk, the projects that are worth betting on, the people who are actually making moves, and the plays that we believe will set you and your future free. Giveaways, we got them. Skills, we're stacking them. And chains, we're breaking them. This is the new frontier, and this is the Chain Breakers. Now let's get to work.
Let's get to work. I'm trying to pull open a post for you. All right. Let's see here. Where is it at? Okay. Come pull this up. What the heck? Why isn't it pulling up? All right. I'm having all kinds of tech issues this morning. Wow, this is crazy. Let me just go to my profile. I'll be able to find it easier there. Let me do this. Click here. And then I shared this out yesterday. I want to make sure you guys see this. So I'm just trying to find the post now. Here we go. So there's something big that's coming within our community. One of our members and one of our Grand Council members. Let me show you guys this. Let me just do this. His name is Boss Don. He's probably in the chat. Morning Legends. What's up, Mr. Ed Block? Good to see you. Let me show you guys this. So I'm going to go ahead and share this out. We have a Resurrected Raiders collection. What? There's going to be a mint, a Blood Moon mint happening. If you look through this, you can see here Island Twig. That's Dawn right there. And then you can see here, Stacker News. He's even tagged it. He's awesome. RR Meme Militia, Resurrected Raiders. I love this so much. He's been doing some really cool stuff. If we go look at his profile, make sure you go give him a follow. He's such a talented graphic designer. Been doing this for over 20 years. Very, very. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That was 15 hours ago. That is insane. That is so insane, you guys. Look at this. This is gorgeous. So check this out. He is doing a lot of really cool stuff. Oh, that's right. I needed to show you guys this. We'll get to that in here in a minute. But yes, the Resurrected Raiders. Look at this freaking insane image. I'm going to bookmark that. It's so good. Look at that. Destiny's just on fire. Got the Boss Dons in there. Unstoppable. Like, you guys are just getting better and better and better as time goes on. Had a space yesterday. That was pretty cool. I jumped in towards the end there. Look at these images. Ephioma just coming in with the heaters right there. So yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff. There's even a really cool song right here you guys should check out and listen to. Want to make sure you guys hear that song. But man, look at this. Like, do you guys have any clue how freaking epic this is about to be? We're going to see something so sick here in the coming days. So look out for this. There, like I said, there is a space that's going to be happening. You want to make sure you go set a reminder for that. I'll go do it right here, just like that. It's going to be March 3rd at 3 a.m. to specifically at 3:33 a.m. on March 3rd. That's next Tuesday. So it's coming up really fast, really soon here. And then the next thing I want to show you, because this is freaking amazing. I had a feeling this was true and verified it to be true. The Boss Don Meme Militia collection is now verified. Thanks again to Boss Don. And no, you're not getting a queen. Miss me with all that stuff. You're not getting a queen. Let me put my picture in here. There we go. But yeah, we got the Boss Don collection is now verified and badged on Magic Eden. So super excited to have that there. We're sitting at 2.8 in volume, 3.1 as the floor price, 25 out of 111 listed, 51 owners. I don't want to, Don's going to get mad if I give away too much. So, and then I'll get roasted, and I get roasted enough. Let me think about this. How do I say this? If you don't have a Boss Don and you are excited about the Resurrected Raiders, you should just make sure you have a Boss Don. That's all I can say. Every person here that's watching that doesn't have one needs to get one, because the people that are holding a Boss Don have a major advantage. And that's a big part of what we want for our entire ecosystem, right? Everybody that's holding a Meme Militia or a Boss Don or Resurrect, like, there's a major advantage to what's happening here in our market. So really, really excited to show you guys this. And congratulations to you, Boss Don, for getting this badge. Look at that badge collection, which now we'll be able to rank as we start driving some volume. Look at this guy. This guy's up here right now for 5.6. That thing is so sick. That is incredible. This is an anti-hero right there. Look at that. You got an anti-hero here up. You got this one up here. This one's dope. Looks like the Lakers colors right there. Those are the Lakers fans that are out there. So this is just really, really freaking rad. So I wanted to show you guys that as well. If we go look at the Meme Militia, this is your season. This is your time. We are also badged. We're currently sitting at a 3.248 soul floor with a top offer of 1.117. No sales in the last 24 hours. That's a bummer. But 467 in volume. We are currently sitting at $137,000 market cap. And we only have 25 out of 555, less than 5% of our collection left to be able to grab with 137 owners. Pretty wild, man. This is an amazing time to be alive, especially if you want to go in here. You can grab one of these. If you are interested, if you're an entrepreneur or business owner or a content creator or a coach or a consultant or anything like that, you want to go grab one of these. You can find let's see here. The cheapest king you're going to be able to get right now is 34 soul. It's $2,900, which I think is a freaking ridiculous deal if you understand the big picture. Let's come over here to the Stacker Launchpad real fast, and you'll see. I'm going to refresh this. I've been doing a bunch of bug testing and updates. We got our live chat working really well now with our AI agent that's built into this. And I'm going to share something around AI agents here in just a minute. But yeah, we have all these brands here available. And if you don't have a brand, you can just come over here and say, hey, I want to buy thebossdon.com. And you can come in here and say, oh, look, thebossdon.com. Bam, it's available. And I can go and register thebossdon.com right now for $23.99. So really, really cool feature that we now have built into our system. But what's really cool, what I'm excited about, is this part right here. This part right here. This part right here is saving you on our royalty. So our platform is going to have no upfront fees, which is going to bring a lot of people to our platform. And then we're going to have a royalty. So if you do not have a meme militia, you're going to be paying I'm over here, not there. You're going to be paying a 10% royalty if you do not have a meme militia, which is still affordable, right? We sell $100,000, $500,000, $1 million website for you or brand for you, and you're only paying 10% commission. Like that's a steal of a deal. But if you have a king, you sell $1 million website, that goes down to $0. Yes, you will pay us nothing. Same thing, very similarly to the queens, you're only going to pay 1% on that $1 million. You only pay, what is that, $1,000? It'd be platform fee. Right? Oh, this is on 50,000. So you do the math here, right? It'd be 10 grand. And then as it continues to go up, you'll see you get half off of our royalty fee by just being a soldier. So I'm trying to make this as competitive and as aggressive as I possibly can for you guys to give you guys this opportunity. And this links right over here to the Meme Militia NFT page. This is what's going to create, this whole platform is going to create a lot more buy pressure for us because there's a lot of people building brands. Brand is the last moat for people. So this is something that you should be really taking seriously. And then as far as agents go, I'm going to pull this up. I don't know if I can do this from this browser. I might have to share my screen a little bit differently, but let me go to, let me show you guys something. And then we'll get into a market update, a little deeper of market update. I got to show you Stacker too. Let's see here. Oh man. I'm going to need to copy. Let me copy this URL real fast. Give me a second. Okay. I'm just going to show my screen differently. Okay, so for those of you guys that haven't been on Brand Butler, you're missing out, especially if you have a brand, if you're an entrepreneur or business owner, or you own it, you have you're a Web3 founder, whatever that is, and you're not using this system, you're missing out on a major opportunity right now. So let me come into one of our brands here, and I'm going to share this with you guys. Come over here. I'm going to pull the screen up like this. There we go. That'll be nice. Okay, come up over here and share. Replace window. All right, check this out. So on Brand Butler, if you guys could check this out here, you'll see this is where we have our toolbox. This is called the campaign toolbox. This is where you have all the different tools that you can leverage with us. Now, what's really sweet about this, as you see this right now, these are going to get merged. But right now, we are building, if any of you guys have heard about OpenClaw, I keep looking over there. If you guys have heard about OpenClaw, we are building a better version of OpenClaw. Now, I can't say too much about this, but every single person that has a Brand Butler account right now is grandfathered in. We're not raising our prices on you. You are grandfathered in. If you have a Brand Butler account right now, especially if you're a paying client, you are grandfathered into our current pricing. But every single person with a Brand Butler account is going to get their own agent. If you click into this, you'll see here, my team is working on the dashboard. So it's going to show you your sessions, the memory, the tasks that it's doing, the activities that it's working on. We're going to make this thing look really nice too. When it's all done, it'll look really gorgeous. But we are building this thing out. Brand sessions, token snapshots, tasks, count of cron jobs, like everything, any failures that are being done. But this is going to look a lot better. This is all in development mode right now. You can see there's 2 of these icons up here. So we're continuing to make progress on this. But when this is done, every single person with a Brand Butler account will have their own personal AI agent. And so this is really big news. You may not realize how big this is, but if everybody was going crazy over OpenClaw, can you imagine what they're going to do when Brand Butler blows OpenClaw out of the water? I'm going to have to get people like Jeff and all my buddies, Austin and all my buddies to come in and represent. Let's do this. Info X7 is back. What's up, fam? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So yeah, there's a really exciting stuff coming there. And then I want to get into a market update now with Stacker. It's been a crazy, Solana is still going back down. We were all the way up to $88 yesterday. And if we pull this up again right now, let's go ahead and share this. If we pull this back up again right now, we're currently sitting at 1.1 1.19. We were up, let's see here. We were up right here yesterday to 1.3. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Yesterday, we were up to 1.3, which was nice. That was a nice little recovery. I don't know why it says 1.25. It's so weird. It was 1.3, guys. And I just, maybe because Sol's down, I just don't understand how that works. But we were at 1.3. I saw it. I looked at it. I screenshotted it. This is where we were. I don't know if GMGN's wrong or what the deal is, but we're currently sitting at 1.19. We've had $2,000 in volume in the last 24 hours, which is, it's not a lot of volume, but it's consistent, right? It's solid. 13 SOL in fees, 984 million in our supply, and we're sitting at 0.00121. Now, for those of you guys that were smart this morning, you got a buy-in for the wheel before the show started. Doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of people, and I have a match that I am doing today. So, look at A&D might get a good little deal with his match. He jumped in and took action. This one here, 4JWE, could probably also get a match. So, yeah, there's some good stuff for you guys. Let's go look at CoinMarketCap and see what's actually happening in the marketplace right now. I'm going to go ahead and share this. We're currently sitting, you can see it going back down again, 2.31 down 2.29%. Bitcoin is all the way back down again to 66. I watched this technical analysis yesterday, and it was talking about what we're currently seeing is a bull trap. We saw 3 different waves. If I could pull open Bitcoin and show you guys like a 1-week chart. What we saw here, it was another video that I was watching, but there was 3 waves that happened. It was like 1, 2, 3, and it was different on a chart. If I probably go to like an actual, we'll go to CoinGecko.com. Oh, look at that. Let's see here, CoinGecko.com, and then we come over to Bitcoin. Come over here. He was showing a technical analysis. This isn't a technical chart either, like a trading chart. What the heck? Hold on. Come over here. You can see here we were down, but we had these 3 waves that had taken place. Let me go. I don't remember what. It was a 3-month. Yeah. There was 3 waves that he showed, and he was breaking everything down, and it made a lot of sense what we're actually seeing. Oh, look at a 7-day chart, right? So there was like 1, 2, and then 3. I think this was like the 3rd wave. And what he was showing is that it was a setup for a bull trap. So I think that we are not at the bottom based off of what I watched in that video. I'm not saying that I'm 100% right, but I think that there's a big potential that we still go down again to the 57, 58, 59,000 market cap. I don't think that we're out of the woods with everything that's going on politically, the geopolitics of what's affecting us here. So these are all things that you guys got to take into consideration. But this is still a great time for you to go out, stack your skills, go out and bring in deals. And ask for collaborative partners. There's so many people in this community. I really want to encourage you guys with this today. There are so many people in this community that you can team up with and partner with and work together. You guys will have way more impact if you worked together than working individually. So let's come over here back to CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin at 66,000. If we come over here, you can see it down 2.65, ETH down 3.71, again under 2,000 again. XRP at 139, down 5.29%. Like, these freaking crashes are crazy. What they do is they start to run it up. Everybody gets FOMO and they it's coming back up, and they get FOMO and they jump back in, and then they pull it right back down and they take all those profits. And they're going to keep doing that for however long. I mean, the market is being manipulated. That's why we need to bring more people from Web 2 into Web 3 so we can stop this kind of behavior and we can reward the good behavior in here. So right now, greed is being rewarded, and that is not the purpose of crypto. So think about that very carefully. Solana is sitting at $85 flat right now, down 3.82%. Tron is at 28.5 cents. Doge at almost 0.96, down 6.3%. Man. Cardano at 4.17, back in the 10th spot. I bet Charles is probably happy about that he's back in the 10th spot in the top 10 crypto projects. That's a big, think about how big of an accomplishment that is. That's a very big accomplishment. Let's be a top 10 crypto. And then you got number 11, which is Bitcoin Cash, down 6.38%. So overall, and then you have the rest of these here. You guys can take a look at these. We're sitting at 16 on fear and greed, 32 on altcoin season. So who knows? Could we see a big altcoin run? I think it's possible. I would love to see that personally. So let's go check out Bird Eye, because we got to do that. Looks like ARK Invest is, ARK Invest has taken a big hit, down 67.5%. That is freaking wild right there. I wonder if there's any news about, let me see here. I want to go look and see if there's any news real quick. Let's check this out. ARK, AI Rig Complex. AI Rig Complex news. Let's see. There must have been some sort of news. Let me go to news. AI Rig Complex price today. AI news. Rupee-backed ARC token to debut in Q1 of 2026 to strengthen India's digital economy. So this is an India-based token. This is good information to know. They're down 67% right now. If we look at what they're actually down, whoa, check this out. That looks like that. I mean, I gotta say, guys, that if that's not a rug, I don't know what is. Look at that. Whew. Yeah, glad I didn't put any money there. ARK is way down. I mean, they're still at $34 million market cap, which is crazy to me. Does it say how many holders they have? Let's see here. Holders. Where's holders? I'm not seeing traders. 3,500 traders, that's pretty impressive. But yeah, I'm not seeing how many holders they have. But 3,400, in the last 24. So this is a huge crash, 67% dip right there. In a very short period of time. You got Camino's down, Bonk is down, like pretty much almost everything on Solana is down. Grass is up and Pippin's up. Of course, Pippin's up. God. Let me see here. There we go. Make sure you guys can see it. ARK is down, Pippin's up, Grass is up. A lot of pretty much everything is down about 6 to 7%, 9%. You can see a lot of stuff has been dipping. And then if you look across all the chains, you can see Stable is up, Pippin's up, Atom's down, Pepe's down, Bonk's up, down. Pump is down, Ave's down. So all of these are down pretty much. So the market is in another downward move. And this is accumulation zone, right? Create that buy pressure. All right, let's jump over to some news and then we'll get to the wheel. There's very interesting news that's coming out today. So we are episode 205. Really cool. Bitcoin pushes towards 70K before retreating to 66K. After this brutal week, Bitcoin had spiked. It had spiked 7%, climbing back towards 70K after dipping below 63K. The market celebrated during Trump's State of the Union before cooling. Everyone's celebrating the bounce, but the real test is 70K resistance. If we break through and hold, this could be the launch pad. If we reject, which we have done now, we range bound to another month. Ooh, we are range bound for another month. Either way, the best move right now isn't watching the chart. It's positioning while everyone else is emotional. Remember, dude, even if you can only do $1 a day, I know so many people here are spending $5 a day, $10 a day on coffee and cigarettes and nicotine and weed and all the different things. You buy $1 a day, you're going to be in a much better position in a year from now than you are right now. Let your money grow for you. If you look at, I was looking at yields and studying yesterday, all of Michael Saylor's stuff. And am I still screen sharing? Yeah, let me stop sharing. I was looking at yields yesterday and everything that Michael Saylor was talking about in his keynote talk, which is a great talk, by the way. You should listen to it even if you don't understand it, because in the future, you probably will as more people become educated in the space, but it'll at least give you kind of a line of sight. And as I was listening to him when he was talking about yield, I mean, you look at some of these people that bought Bitcoin 10 years ago, and then bought it 5 years ago, and then bought it 3 years ago, and bought it 2 years ago, they're sitting in very good positions versus just keeping that money in the bank, right? Just keeping the money in the bank is not the move. That's not the alpha. That's not the direction you want to go. So I want to make sure that you guys are very, very aware of the situation at hand here. Let's see here. Altcoin season indicator hits the highest level since January. Bitcoin dominance peaked at 61% on February 24th, so just 2 days ago, and then started reversing. Altcoin season index jumped to 45, highest since January, and major altcoins like Solana, ADA, Virtual, Morpho posted 10% plus gains overnight. This is the exact setup that we saw, because I remember this, in September of 2020, before the most explosive altcoin run in crypto history. Bitcoin dominance peaked above 60% and then rolls over and capital rotates into everything else. If you've been waiting for altcoin season, this is your signal. But don't chase the pumps. Don't chase shit coins, please. Position in fundamentals before the crowd arrives. Get yourself into projects where you know the founder, you know the development team, you know the utility, you know the infrastructure if they have it. Most of them do not have infrastructure, but you know the infrastructure, right? You know the roadmap. You've seen them hitting the deliverables on their roadmap. Like those are the things that you want to put time and money to. That's why I bought some Midnight. That's where I bought the Aerodrome. That's why I bought a bunch of different projects like XRP, because I know that they're legit. I know that they're real. Your money is too valuable to be chasing these meme coins in hopes of making 100x or 1000x. Like invest into the stuff that you know is going to be big long term. Ethereum surged 7.8% as Vitalik unveils his 4-year quantum roadmap. He has a 4-year quantum roadmap. ETH broke past 2,000, and now it's right around 1990, I think, right now. Vitalik's new roadmap, 2-second block times, 6 to 16-second finality quantum resistance by 2029. The first 2 forks, Glamsterdam, where do they come up with these names, and Hegota, confirmed for 2026. While everyone's obsessing over price action, Ethereum is quietly building the most advanced blockchain infrastructure on the planet. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I think that Redium, if you haven't heard of Redium chain, I think that has some potential here from what I heard yesterday, a layer 1 blockchain, as well as Solana. I think there's a lot of big players. I am not that bullish on Vitalik at this point after everything I've seen and everything I've read. And 2-second blocks, I mean, that's faster than most people refresh their Twitter feed. And Ethereum isn't competing with other chains anymore. It's competing with the future itself. Last thing here, a record 2.56 to 3.2 billion in liquidations during the February crash. Oh my God. Think about that number real quick. 2.5 to 3.2 billion in liquidations. That is like a casino. In fact, if you were to put that into casino terms, that would probably make it the most successful casino in history for February. For a single month, that's insane. Massive liquidations triggered by Trump's 15% tariff shock, tech stock collapse, and institutional ETF net sellers. Liquidations are the market's way of saying you were too confident with borrowed money. This wasn't a black swan. It was a reality check. This is borrowed money. The people who survived, they weren't over leveraged. I don't do that stuff. I don't play those games. They had conviction without recklessness, right? Trying to do a 20, 30, 40x, 50x leverage is asking to be liquidated. They weren't over leveraged. They had a conviction. They had conviction they weren't over leveraged. They had conviction without recklessness. If you got liquidated, the lesson isn't crypto is risky. It's leverage amplifies mistakes. Last thing here is XRP. XRP jumped 6% as institutional accumulation accelerates. They're getting their banking licenses and charters for different parts of the world and different countries. So they are going to be a global bank, bigger than probably any bank is what I'm anticipating at this point. One time, or for the longest time, I kept thinking about XRP as the banker's coin, right? That bankers are going to want it. And I was like, well, that's why I need to get some of that. Because if all of the banking systems want it and all the banks want it, right, then that means it's going to be really valuable. What I hadn't really thought about was XRP being the bank and them actually being a bank. Ripple Bank. I mean, however that works. And so I think there's a big mind shift there for people to be thinking about. XRP is one of the most polarizing assets in crypto. People either love it or, like some of the people that I know, they hate it. Either way, people are going to change. It's going to change people's lives. Institutions don't care about your opinion. They care about regulatory clarity and use cases. And the fact is that smart money is quietly accumulating while retail is distracted by meme coins. Ooh, that's an interesting thing to think about, right? That's an interesting perspective shift if you really think about that deeply. Are meme coins just a distraction to keep people poor while all the institutional people are playing a completely different game. That's why I say we're not a meme coin. We have a meme militia and we play the meme marketing game, but we're not a meme coin. They tell you everything. This tells you everything. Follow the volume. Where's the money actually going? You can see where is the money actually going. So this week proved something critical. The market doesn't care about your feelings. It rewards preparation, punishes emotion, and gives the edge to the altcoins that are waking up. And Ethereum is building the next decade. That's what they're building for. They're not worried about this week, this month, this year. They're worried about the next 10 years. My roadmap and my plan that I'm thinking about when I'm building Stacker is what does the next 5 to 10 years look like? Because when all of my haters and all the crap talkers and all the people that are out there running their mouths look back at us in 5 years, or look forward at us, or whatever, they look back in 5 years at this moment here today, and they see us being 100 million, 200 million, 500 million, $1 billion token, and they go, damn, I was wrong on that one. It's going to speak for itself. And I want the receipts to speak for itself. So think about that. All right. Well, we have just enough time to get over to the wheel. I feel like I'm missing something here. This is a head scratcher. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let me look here. I want to make sure I'm not skipping over something. We have the meme to earn, so make sure you get your memes submitted. Want to make sure that. I'm going to be picking the MVPs here real soon. Brand Butler is about to launch AI agents here real soon. So, I mean, we're cooking with peanut oil, fam. Like, things are looking really, really good on all fronts. And I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to be able to show up here. I asked my wife this morning, I was like, hey, question for you. Should I go to the studio and do my show, or do you think it doesn't matter? Like, if I do my show at the studio versus the house, like, what do you get from when you're watching the show? And she's like, I just like it when you're at the studio. The production feels better. It feels more professional, and you don't change. Like, you're the same whether you're at home or in the studio, but the setting and the setup is just so much more professional. So I think you should go to the studio. So I'm probably not going to be doing very many streams, because if I got that approval from the wife and that kind of statement from the wife, then that means I probably should be following what she's saying, because she's right on like almost everything. So excited about that. Let me get over to this. Let me stand back up. Oh boy, I'm just sore. Been getting into the gym, getting my butt kicked. I want to see who's here in the chat. What's up? We got Mr. Beasley in the house. Nihao, what's up? Spread kindness and positivity. Sleepy Squirrel here. Let's see here. Hey, homie, I could share your stream in a Kick community to help you hit 200 followers, 100 viewers, and earn $1,000 per stream. Add me on Discord. That's hilarious. I'm going to pass on that. Thank you, though. Clearly, I think we're good. All right, let's get into the wheel like I promised. Let's see here. And tomorrow is Freedom Friday, so I want to make sure and remind you guys that you get your buy-in for Freedom Friday. $1 buy. After what I saw last week with the $5 buy, I'm like, man, I might have to go to $5 buys regardless. So we just make that a staple. We don't go back and forth between $1 and $5. But what I will say is, based on your buy, you guys can decide what you want to do. I may or may not. You can do $1 buy and I'll spin for you. But you know what I might do? Maybe I'll do a separate wheel. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this. But I want to do something special for the people who are really showing their commitment and really proving that they believe in what we're doing. And so we'll keep it consistent for now. I think I don't want to do anything complicated. Simplicity is really the best thing when it comes to business. So we'll just keep it simple. $1 minimum buy that you got to do, but you do not have to have a meme militia tomorrow. So between right now, you can get your $1 buy-in. Between now and tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., you have this opportunity, even if you don't have a meme militia, to get on the wheel for tomorrow. I will be doing a match, just like I have today. I will be doing a match. So let's go ahead and get some music rolling here. How are you doing today? I'm actually good. I'm feeling, let me just take a minute to kind of process this, because I have so much in my head right now. I've been working a lot. I've been building so much. I'm like, I feel rooted. I feel focused. And I feel like we are at this moment, this tipping point moment. I can feel the tension and the energy and everything that we've been doing for this last 13 months. I can feel all of that building, and things about to just literally explode. So that's how I feel right now. If you guys knew the people that I was having conversations with, you would be feeling very similar. So I am not worried about this week, this month, the chart, or any of that stuff anymore, which makes me feel really, really good. Oh, another person checked your videos. Seems like you're new to Kick and not yet affiliated or verified. I got a proposal for you. By sharing your stream to Kick community for you, you could get 1,000 active audience and earn. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. These people are hilarious. She said, I'm going to buy in. Let's go, Heather. Come on. I didn't even know you were here. That's so good. So yeah, I mean, we got some really good stuff happening right now that I'm really, really pumped about. Okay, let's get over to the wheel. I got the music right now. I'm going to play a song by Mr. Abundant. Where is his song at right here? Where's your song there? There we go. I found it. Let's play his song and then we'll kick this wheel off. Go ahead and share. All right, here we go. On the wheel today. Why can't I hear it? Oh, let me turn it up. All right, on this wheel today, as you can see on my screen, I'll split my screen so I can see it a little bit better. I have, let me refresh. There we go. I got a bunch of 500 stackers. You know what I'm going to do today for all my peeps? We're going to take Bankrupt off. And I got a 2x match on there, a 2x match. I got a 100 stacker, 500 stacker, 1,000 stacker. Let's do something bigger. Let's do 5,000 stacker. We'll go ahead and save that there. Okay. And then I want to put another USDC on here. Oh, because we're missing one. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to add another USDC. So I got a USDC on there as well. Make sure I hit save. And there we go. I can't wait to have this live on our website. All right, let's go ahead and start spinning. First person I have, let me got my handy dandy notebook here. First person I have is 4HK GP3. 4HK GP3. Let's go. These days. 100 stacker. All right, let's see here. 100. All right, next one. Let's see here. Who do we got? We have 4CKKBQ. 4CKKBQ. Let's go. I'm so proud of you, Boss Don. Donate. He had his first space. He held his first space yesterday. I should have talked more about that. That was incredible. Watch. Donate 1K. Congratulations on doing your first space, holding your own space. That was freaking awesome, bro. Super excited and proud. By the way, you have a great voice. You have a great voice for this. So who else do we got here? Let's see. We got 4U9JG. I love this guy. 4U9JG. Let's go. 4U9JG. Let's pop it off. Come on. 250 stacker. All right. Next person up here is M1DSB. M1DSB. Let's make it go. We'll go. Brrr. CQZRD. We got 100 stacker for you. CQZRD. Let's spin it. $500 for CQZRD. Let's see here. CG5E1. Let's roll it. By the way, how do you like that? We got 100 stacker there. All right, that was for CG5E1. Now we're going to roll over to 7NTM. 7NTM. Let's go. $5,000 stacker. So there we go for 7NTM. Hits the 5K. I think that wallet there has a knight in it. So that means they're getting 15,000 stacker. 15,000 stacker. Let's go. That's freaking huge right there. CZMM4. Let's see if we can hit it again. I want to double this up. CZMM4. Come on.
We were here to become abundant. Together.
Burn 10K. Hey, that's good too. All right. EKSMS. Let's go. You guys remember back in the very beginning, some of you guys that have been here the whole time, nice, 1 USDC. When I was talking about we're going to burn, our goal, big picture, is to burn over 100 million tokens from our supply. You guys remember that? I want to bring that back up for you guys to plant that seed. I'm not going to say anything else, but I want you to just remember that. All right, let's keep this thing popping. Who do we got next? Let me get the song going here. There we go. Next person here is 97QE. 97QE. Let's go ahead and roll it. Come on. VHDC.
We didn't wake up famous, didn't borrow anyone's crown.
Oh, come on, anybody hit the match? 500 stacker. All right, next one, VHDC. Let's go. HV1R4 after VHDC. 500 stacker. Let's go. The HV1R4. Stacker rings. Yeah, 500 stacker. I want to hit 5,000 again. Come on. We got 6SCRT. 6SCRT. 500 stacker. There we go. 500 stacker. All right, next person up on the wheel here. Let's see. We got 37G7T. Come on, let's spin it. Come on, let's hit a match today, buddy. Because you bought twice, so I'm going to count both of those. 5,000 stacker, let's go. Nice, we hit it twice today. 4JWE. 4JWE. Ooh, 500, almost hit 1,000 stacker there. All right, next person up here, we're almost at the end, is GZKKX. GZKKX. Let's go. GZKKX. Let's roll. One USDC for GZKKX. Nice. USDC. All right. ANDK7. Here we go. ANDK7. $500 stacker. And that's it, guys. That is it. Man. Well, I think I covered pretty much everything that I wanted. Oh my gosh. What am I thinking? Me Maestro. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's the game show. Dude, I need you, bro. Let me know if you can make it. I have another person on the list that's right after. In fact, let me read this off because I have them already listed out. In fact, I have their names already in the admin panel of the Stacker Games application. So let me go back and look at Game Show. Who's landed on Game Show? I forgot. It's probably time to start adding that back to the wheel again. Let me just go back here and look. Okay, so let's see. I haven't had it on the wheel in a while. I'm going to stick Game Show back on there. Game Show. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Game Show. So if you are wallet 7IVC or JAMLZ, please reach out to me. 7IVC or JAMLZ, please reach out to me. Also, if you are wallet, let's see. Come on, who do we got here? Donate. If you are CG5E1, if you are wallet, hold on. If you are CG5E1, please reach out to me. But the next person up on our show that I have right here is CZMM4. CZMM4. I would love to have you on the show tomorrow. I already got it all set up. It's ready to go. Questions are done. Everything's built. So let me know if you can make it. I'm going to go check the chat and see what's up. Have a chat with some of the people here. Let's see. I'm going to switch this. Whoops. There we go. Let's see here. 5K. Let's go, Mr. Abundant. Congratulations, dude. On that, I think was that 3.7? Yeah, dude, times 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,000 stacker for you, my brother. I'm so proud of you. Hope you're kicking butt today. All right, let me just show you guys one last thing, and then we'll wrap it up just a couple minutes early. Let me show you here. I wanted to show you guys this. So I'm going to kind of show you the different dashboards that we have. I went and revamped all of our dashboards. So inside of our dashboard now, when you log in and create your account, by the way, just out of curiosity, how many of you guys, just to show of hands, give me a little hand, give me something down in the comments, have created your account on the Stacker Launchpad? How many of you guys have created your account on the Stacker Launchpad? I'm curious. I want to see here how many of you guys have done that. But you can see here, I'm able to link my wallet now. It's totally safe. I used Helios. I used a proven protocol. We didn't build anything from scratch. We do have our own wallet extension, but I wanted to use Helios because it's verified. It's easy. It's simple. So we used Helios as our wallet extension. You can see our purchases, our offers. You can see saved. You can see open tickets, things like that. And then we have, where's it at here? Oh, we have our AI agent here that's also ready. And then in my admin panel, I also did a bunch of customization. As you can see here, $430,000 is our portfolio value here of what we got. We got brands for sale. I can see analytics. So I can see that there's been 47 page views so far, 13 clicks and 1 offer, which is awesome. You can see here domain names, right? And I can see all the stats. People have been clicking on domain names. Where when people go to look at these domain names, I want these to forward to this specific page. So that's what I'm going to be doing is I'm taking, hopefully over time, I'm going to take all these domain names and forward them to the Stacker Launchpad, because a lot of these domain names, you guys may not realize, a lot of these domain names get a lot of traffic just by sitting there. People are looking these things up, looking up domain names and stuff like that. So they get a lot of traffic. So this traffic will get leveraged to bring them back to this website where they can go purchase it. That's the way I'm going to be bringing it in as our portfolio grows. One thing I want to put out there, I almost forgot, that was what I was going to talk about, is if you have an existing brand, a domain name you want to sell, a full brand that you want to sell, something that you're not using anymore, e-commerce business, a blog, a newsletter, any of those things, you have something you want to sell, please let us know. You can list it here on our site, especially if you have a meme militia and you get a huge discount on the royalties, no upfront fees. It doesn't cost you anything to list, which is really, and it's so easy to do. You just fill out a few questions. But if you want to list it there, we are trying to accumulate as many listings as we possibly can. I want to have 1,000+ listings on here. That is my goal. I want to fill this up with 1,000. Right now, we have a total of 150, 31 brands and 119 domain names. And I want to increase this. I have another one that I'm going to be putting up that I'm in the middle of acquiring. So that's going to be really cool. So I'm out there looking every day for brands to acquire. So as I'm looking, I want to know, oh, that might be something good to do, is what kinds of brands do you want to acquire, right? What kind of brands are you looking to pick up? Newsletters, e-commerce stores, affiliate sites, ad revenue sites. Like, what is it that you're looking? SaaS sites, apps, social media profiles. I want to know. I need that feedback from you guys. Please let me know so I can go out there and continue to improve and evolve this thing more and more and more with the team. Next thing here is Stacker Games. Hopefully you guys know to let your friends know that they should be going to stackergames.com and trying to take the Skillionaire Challenge. See how talented, see how skilled they really are. How much do they know about crypto? Do they actually know the crypto game? This will help them learn. It will help them unlock more expertise and more knowledge, which will help them become better, help them protect themselves. We're going to have some good ones tomorrow. I'm not going to make tomorrow's as hard as I did for poor Crypto Funk. I'm so sorry, bro. I made that really hard for him. But I'm not going to make it as hard tomorrow. You just start the game, easy, the little heartbeat rolling here, have it in free mode, and you just go through these 10 questions. And when you get to the end, I got a little prize for you. I got a little reward. I'm thinking about, because I just picked up this. Let me grab this and show you. Hold on. We have not sold enough on the e-commerce store yet to be able to do this, but I have this guy. still connected to the e-commerce store. I'm probably going to buy another one of these. I'll have 2 of them, and I might give a prize on this website for people to be able to claim one of these. So if you're interested in winning an iPad, I would encourage you. Go tell your friends about Stacker Games. I'm going to be putting some cool stuff up, and I'm going to make some really, really hard quizzes with some different levels of prizes. So that'll be fun. You can win gift cards. You can win discount coupons. We're going to have a lot of fun with the Stacker Games website. This is just going to be a way for people that are, crypto gaming. They want to learn. They want to grow. They want to have some fun and win some prizes. This is what we'll do that. So really, really pumped and stoked for that. And then outside of that, if you go to skillstacker.io, I'm going to see if he put it up there yet. He did not stick it up there yet, but we also have join skillstacker.com. If you go to joinskillstacker.com, I don't know why it's saying that. Oh, because I spelled it wrong. There we go. If you go to joinskillstacker.com, you'll take you to a page. If you want to learn AI, you actually want to not just hear theories about AI, but learn AI in a way that you can actually make money with AI, like I'm doing. Please check this out, joinskillstacker.com. We're going to be doing a little bit of a change up of our live streams. Mondays are going to be a little bit different. Wednesdays are going to be a little bit different. Fridays are going to be a little different. I'm going to be doing some really fun stuff, but there's lots of ways for you guys to make money in AI that I want you guys to know about. So check it out, joinskillstacker.com. We're going to have an inner circle area for people that want to learn AI. And so I want to make sure that you guys have full access to this. So if you're not in here already, you should probably jump in now before the price goes up. So with that all being said, man, I love you guys. I'm so grateful to be here. So glad I get to spend this time with you. What's up, Crypto Funk? We're going to have you back on the show too, by the way, on the game show. So make sure you don't miss that. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. If you guys need anything, give me a holler, send me a message. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can, but I'm super grateful and super excited. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off, and I'll see you guys later. God bless. And as always, keep looking up.
They told me learn the rules, but I broke the mold. Flipping the script while the story's cold. Education system's got a crack in the frame. We stacking skills they can't even name. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the west with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the west with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. TKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. Degrees can't teach what our grind's about. The system's old, we found the route. Web breed power, we kick in the door. Rebels unite, time to even the score. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound.
See y'all later. Keep looking up.